Hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to your February 2019 reading. This is a general reading, and it's a reading for Gemini Sun, Rising, and Moon sign. Always also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Sometimes, some months, they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to those as well. This is a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can follow the link below in the information box to my website, and you can book a private reading from there. So let's have a look at, my lovely Geminis, what's going on in February of 2019 for you. So let's have a look at what I've got before me here in this spread. I've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is what the situation that's around you right now. And I feel like for you, it's coming to a completion of cycle. It's about really gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, looking at how far you've come, what you have achieved to this point, the challenges you've overcome, the moves you've made. They're sitting there playing chess. The moves you've made, and how those lessons have gotten you to where you are. So I feel like in February you're going to feel like it's a time of sitting back and really reflecting on how far you've come, what you've achieved, and the wisdom and the knowledge and the skill that you've gained from those experiences. I also feel like I'm wanting to say to you, it's also about rejoicing in how far you've come, giving yourself voice, so showing gratitude and appreciation for how far you've come, the strength that you've developed, the you that you have become through 2017, 2018, the things that you've overcome and how you've pieced together your environment, your reality. It's really a time of reviewing, but I feel like you've got support there, you've got friends, you've got family, you've got people that love you, that are there standing by you, and they see the how far you've come, what you've had to overcome to get to where you are, the changes you've needed to put in place, and you're now starting to see results from those changes, from what you've put in place. I'm also going to have a look at the card from your past, and this is the world. And the world is, you've got a serpent here consuming its own body. This is the cycle of life. This is how far you've come and the challenges you've faced, the internal demons that you have fought to overcome, to get to where you are. And now what lays before you is a whole lot of new beginning, a whole new world that you're creating, a whole new reality, success in your ventures. It's your time. You've come to this point where it's about having a vision, having a huge vision, an expansive vision of what you're wanting to achieve, where you want to go from here. It's time now to have this fresh start, this new beginning in 2019, which is going to be really important for you. You've got the Justice card crossing you here, and the Justice card is about, there's two swords. It's about balance. It's about thought. It's about fairness. It's about finding that balance, finding that fairness. It's also for some of you a completion of a legal situation. I just get a sense of, for some of you, it's the completion of a legal situation that is going to be good for you. It also stands you in good stead. I want to say for some of you, you might think, well, no, it doesn't. I don't feel great about it. But the positive situations, the positive outcome from this decision is going to unfold for you through 2019, I want to say, for you. It's a peeling away of things that are no longer necessary or needed by you, things that have been a burden to you. There's this balance, this fairness that comes in. I want to say for some of you, if you've not been treated well by someone that hasn't been treating you in a fair way, things are going to change. You're going to find your own level of fairness that's going to come in for you. There's going to be a balancing of consequences, a balancing of what's happened to this point. So there is going to be a fairness. There is going to be a peeling away of the, I want to say corruption, but that's a really heavy word, isn't it? That's a really heavy word. A peeling away of things that haven't been clear to you. There's been a little bit of deception, or if there's been something that hasn't been quite fair, it is going to sort itself out. I feel like the murky, what they're telling me here is the muddy waters are the sediment's going to drop to the bottom, and the water at the top is going to be clear. So there's going to be a clarity for you of seeing some situation. There's going to be a fairness that comes out of it. Wow, I hope that makes sense to you, because I'm just giving you what I'm getting here. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. It's about you discovering your creativity, discovering your purpose, discovering or doing something, putting things in place so that you can start doing things that bring you joy, doing things that you've always wanted to do, putting these plans and these thoughts into action. And I feel like you're going to do that in a supportive environment. There is a supportive environment there. I want to say there's people cheering you on. There's people supporting you. There are people that are celebrating this newness that's come from you. This delving into what you want to do. Where is your creative outlet? What brings you joy? What do you enjoy doing? And that, creativity is in many forms. It can be in programming, in IT, in baking, in art, in creating a happy home, a happy environment. Creativity in a garden, it comes out in many, many, many ways. It's whatever stirs you, whatever brings you joy, and there's going to be great success. Once you start honouring what it is you've been wanting to do, things are going to start falling into place for you, and there's going to be success in that. Because you've completed this journey, and it's now a new beginning here for you that's going to be it's going to bring for you a lot of opportunities that are going to cross your path, that are going to be there for you. It's about planting the seed. You've got the Two of Wands here, and it's about using creative force. There's two. It's always about balance, and it's about combining your creativity, your newfound knowledge, your newfound skill, your newfound wisdom about yourself. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to achieve? And it's about sowing those seeds. It's about nurturing the soil. It's about fertilizing the soil, preparing the soil to plant those seeds of creativity, to plant those new ideas, these new plans that you have. February for you is going to be a month of let's work this out, and let's start putting things in place. Whatever it is that you're wanting to start in February is actually going to be really good for you. So it's about working out what direction you want to move in and using that energy. Now, of course, it's up to you, and it's your free will. It's up to you how much you use this energy, or if you don't use it at all. The more you use it, the more you go with that flow, the more you go with that urge to really find out what makes you happy, what you want to put in place, what projects you want to start. It could be a new study, it could be a change of position, it could be a promotion, it could be starting a new business with other people. Whatever it is for you, joining new hobby groups, doing charity work, whatever it is for you, plant those seeds in February to see those results, because it's time, it's ready for you to start exploring what you want to do, because there's going to be success around it. And again, you see, you've also got the Three of Wands, and it's about, here's this pregnant woman in touch with the feminine side, and that can be male or female, in touch with your intuition. She's pregnant. That means there's the birth of a new idea. There's a birth of a new idea, and she's watching the growth. It's something that she's feeling passionate about. And I say she, but it can be male or female. So it's something that you are feeling passionate about. It's something that you have wanted to do, that's been in the back burner, that you are now bringing forward. You have this intuitive urge to start these new projects, start a new life, start a new way of being. And sometimes it's just about changing your perspective, a new outlook. You have a new outlook, a new way of dealing with things, and it's time now to give that a voice. It's now time to watch that grow. It's time to bring that forward. I really like that. So how does that manifest? These emotions, this intuition, this sense of being, this energy that is sort of brewing in February. How does that transform into what's happening? And here you've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is spiritual, about tradition. It's about doing things methodically. It's about thinking about things. It's about meditating on things. What's your next move? How are you going to do it? It's about bringing in the changes at your own pace, when you're ready, after you've thought about them and considered the consequences of those actions. But it's also about I feel like signing of legal contracts. It's about, the Hierophant's about institutions. It's about the legal system. It's about signing of contracts. So you're going to really just slow things down, really mull them over, really look at things, really look at what's happening, really look at what is going to work for you. You've then got the Eight of Pentacles here, the Eight of Pentacles, and it's, taking your time about the changes you're bringing in, really considering what you're wanting and where you've come from, is going to work in your favour, because the work is going to be there. The joy is going to be there in you doing whatever it is you want to pursue, a new business, a promotion, a change of location. It's work that you're going to do joyously. You are the alchemist. You are the creator of your reality in February. You're going to lay the foundations of that, and it's really positive, because they look like suns, don't they? And so it's really, really positive. The Eight of Pentacles. There's work there. You're going to reap the abundance and the rewards that you're seeking from that creativity, from that work, from whatever it is you want to put in place for the year, what changes you want to put in place, how you want to change your reality, what affirmations are you saying, what do you want to bring in. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of conflict, and for some of you I feel like it's inner conflict. It's, well, should I do this? Should I not do it? Let's keep the status quo. There's that inner conflict. There's that tossing around of ideas, and you reach a point where you're a little bit uncertain about what you want to do. That's your fears that need to be addressed here. They're your fears. Those internal battles are your fears. What you need to do is tap into your intuition and just ask yourself, what is it that you want to do? What do you want to bring forth? What do you want to create? And have the confidence to put that in place, to create it, to bring it forward. So that's really good. It could also be, I want to say to you, it's also for some of you a fear of with the Five of Wands. It's a fear of how you're going to be perceived by other people, by your friends, by your family, with the changes you're wanting to bring in. I feel like there's going to be some sort of judgment there. That's going to be well, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to leave this job and try something else? You know, when you've got security, for example, it's going to be different for all of you. You know, leaving a relationship. Why? You know, there's going to be questions about that. There's going to be some conflict about that. Moving location. There's going to be, you know, people are going to have an opinion, and it's about you being really confident about what you want to do and follow your heart, follow your instinct, because February is really a month of laying down new foundations for you. And the more effective you are about doing that in February, the more it's going to stand you in good stead for the rest of the year. Remember, there's free will. You can follow that energy or not. Totally up to you, but the energy is there for the taking. The energy is there for you to create this new environment around you. And by the end of February, you're going to come out well. You're going to come out strong. You're going to come out confident. The Queen of Swords is confident, thinks things through. Things are well thought out. There's nothing that's done in haste, but there's also a don't mess with me attitude of this is what I want to do. So there's this confidence that comes with that inner peace, inner quiet. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to argue about it. It's just how it's going to be. And just move through putting in place what you need to put in place to bring in the changes that you're seeking. So it's about having confidence in yourself, and you will, because the Queen of Swords brings you that energy, brings you that confidence. I really like that. Well thought out. Your plans are well thought out. There's nothing that's done on impulse at all. So I hope that makes sense to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card from the Osho Zen Tarot deck and see what is the advice that's given to you for February. Oh, you've got two. Okay, so you've got the Fool, and as you know, the Fool is about not carrying baggage from the past, moving ahead in the future light-footed, without baggage, and having the courage to step off the edge into the unknown, even if you don't know exactly what is the future holds for you, having the courage to bring in that newness, to have a new beginning. So it's about new beginnings for you in February, and that's confirmed by that. The word of warning that you're given is laziness, So it really is about you putting in the effort and the work in February. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't allow others to make decisions for you. Bring in the changes that you want, but that's going to require effort. That's going to require work to bring those changes about, and courage. Okay, so heed those two words of wisdom there. I'm going to also give you a card from the Saltwater deck. See what that holds for you. Let's see what comes out. Taking its time, isn't it? I hope that reading makes sense to you, my lovely Geminis, because you deserve absolutely all the luck, all the happiness, all the prosperity that February can give you. Okay, so you've got the Whale, and to me the Whale is about, it says grief, but I don't energetically get grief, but it's about moving forward with confidence, with assurity, going beneath the surface as far as emotion goes. For some of you, that grief is releasing things that you're attached to from the past that no longer serve you, and with that there's a level of grief in letting that go to allow the goodness to come in, and it's on an emotional level. So for some of you, it's people that you are connected with that are not good for you emotionally, and it's about severing those ties which can create some grief, but it's also going to allow you to swim forward with confidence, with majesty, and going beneath the surface as far as your emotions go. So there are good times ahead as well, because you can go quite deep with your emotions in February. So there's that releasing of attachments as well to bring in the required changes that are going to set you up for the year. So I hope that that's been beneficial for you. I hope you understand the reading and what it holds for you, my lovely Geminis. I wish you many, many blessings for February, and moving ahead, moving forward, laying down these fabulous plans for the rest of the year.